have scripted by 4 minutes. You can time me. Reverend Vaka Taimani was one of the first Tongan pastors that I met when I began my ministry as a Northern California, Nevada Intercultural Ministries Director. Retiring Intercultural Ministries Director Wes Peavy, some of you may remember him, he introduced us at a Tongan conference in 2009. During the 15 years of ministry that followed, I had the privilege of watching Pastor Vaka develop and rise as a humble and influential leader in the Assemblies of God Tongan world. I remember more than one private conversation we had. I'm going to give you a little different take on than what we've heard the last few days. Of course, half of what I heard was in Tongan. I'm not sure what I heard. But let me share a personal comment. I remember then private conversations that Vaka shared with me his reluctance or his hesitance to accept ministry positions that were presented to him. He was not a self-promoter. He was not someone who aspired to positions of greatness. He and I had in common a feeling of being unworthy or unprepared for the ministry challenges that were offered to us. Indeed, God has a way of developing unexpected and unearned ministry in His children. I remember times when, as an NCN district official, I came alongside Brother Vaka to help him work through some of the district policies that were expected. He was not always quick to reply to my emails, but he patiently endured my attempts to help him develop communication skills beyond what I learned as a Palangi or traditional laid-back island culture. I have, and some of them were shared in the video yesterday, over 70 photos of Brother Vaka at different ministry events that we both attended. My favorite one you may have seen last night was the one of the Assemblies of God headquarters in Springfield, Missouri. We were there attending a national AG Ethnic Fellowship Officers Conference, appropriately titled Better Together. Dennis Rivera was in charge of that. The ethnic leaders were invited to tour the AG headquarters. But my friend Vaka, he was not able to do all the walking that would be required. So I asked for a wheelchair. That allowed me then the privilege of pushing him through the facility. When we arrived back at the conference hotel, you could probably guess, he insisted on giving me a Tongan envelope. I seriously tried to resist his financial generosity, but to no avail. His generosity was just one more of the endearing qualities he had as a leader. It occurred to me later that helping him maneuver through that building complex that day was one more time when I had the honor of literally having his back, or the privilege of quietly pushing him through the challenge that he faced, or that we faced together. I'm glad to have been able to have joined you this weekend as we have honored the memory and ministry of a Tongan leader, a pastor, a husband, a father, a grandfather, a friend, an example for all of us to follow. We will miss my brother, but we're blessed to have known him. We're so grateful that we will see him again in eternity. Bless you all. Thank you for allowing us to be with you for this celebration.